All right, boys and girls, this is your assignment for the performance task of the week of May 8th, and May 4th through May 8th. So you're going to go to we'll share a screen, we'll go to your Schoology, we'll sign into Schoology. You should already have that, and then of course it'll be your courses. Updates. Now, a couple of you in my class, I don't know how many in the other classes, had done some on your ELA informational performance task. You'd filled out the boxes and bullets. But we have a different assignment this week. You'll click on that, but you may have to go back in here to see your notes because we added to the assignment. I added videos and stuff, and I don't know if all your work will show up that you've already done. But if not, you can always go back and click on that one. Some of you haven't done it, so you'll go into your assignment, click on the bottom there, the link. Now, whenever you submit on this, don't submit till the 8th when we finish the writing, and you'll hit submit on here, okay? All right, so this is what we did last week. You should have read these articles about staying safe in snow and ice, and you had boxes and bullets to fill out here. Some of you did it. These will be your notes, and then you had another section where we wrote a paragraph about type your answers, provide, explain why it's important. These are all notes you can use. So here's your directions, and you had a couple of sentences where you had to highlight. Now for this week, it says student directions. It says, you will now look at your sources, take notes, and plan, draft, and revise, and edit your article. You may use your notes and go back to these sources. Now read your assignment and the information about how your informational article will be scored. Then begin your work. So we'll go over the rubric later today, but today we just want to work on our assignment for today. So your assignment is, your class is creating a magazine about kids' health. Each person has been assigned to write about a different way to keep the body healthy. So you remember the two articles we read talked about keeping you healthy when you're active and wearing the proper clothing. It says your assignment is to write an informational article that is several paragraphs. Several means more than one, boys and girls. Several paragraphs long that will help the students in your class learn the ways they can stay safe when playing sports and being active. The magazine will be read by the students in your class, parents, and your teachers. Okay. So it says, make sure you have a main idea and clearly organize your article. Support your main idea with details and sources using your own words. Be sure to develop your ideas clearly. So it says, remember, these are things you need to remember. A well-written informational article has a clear main idea. It's well organized and stays on topic. It has an introduction and a conclusion. It uses transitional words. Uses details from the sources to support your main idea. Develops ideas clearly, uses clear language, and follows rules of writing, spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Now, today you're going to begin your work on your informational article. Manage your time carefully because this is going to be a little bit of work so that you can plan your article on Monday, May 4th. You're just going to plan. So you're going to watch these videos before you start your planning. Plan your article, okay? So right here, you only click on the blue. You're going to watch both those videos. So you would click it. It'll come down and it's going to be a video talking about informational writing. Now, when it comes up, it may have an ad. And if it does, just...
Some people don't really understand the difference between a foam roller and a chirp wheel. So we have Clayton here to help demonstrate.
Just skip the ad. You don't need to.
Informational writing.
All right, so
Episode 1. What is it? Informational texts tell facts. Facts are always
so
true.
I'm not going to.
Authors write informational books to teach other people.
I'm not going to keep doing that. Watch both these videos. Then you're going to plan and write using this graphic organizer. Now, I helped you right here. I said, introduction, how to stay safe when playing sports and being active. Okay, you got to come up with how are 3 ways to stay safe, 3 strategies you learn from both those readings that help you stay safe when playing sports and being active. And you can just type in the answers here. And then, like you might say, wearing proper equipment, proper clothing, resting. So then you list your 3 ideas, and then you'll put so if my first one was equipment here, then here, my strategy 1, because my first one says equipment, would be equipment. And then I would write 3 details about equipment. And then my second strategy would be here, and it would go here in the second box here. And then I put it here and 3 details about that strategy to stay safe and protected. And then third strategy. And then you're going to fill out this flow chart. And then the end is just your conclusion. You restate your topic. So you'll restate equipment. So then my strategy here, proper equipment. So the first one here is just, you're basically, so it says how to stay safe when playing sports and being active, wear proper equipment, wear proper clothing, you just got to find out what, back in the top, what you think is important, okay? Now, so then these first 1, 2, this is 1 box, 2 box. There should only be 3. This one messed up when we started typing. I didn't type in the right spot. So we go here, or I'm just going to list equipment. Equipment. And then it's comma, and you would have another. This is to help you plan your thing. What's your next idea? And then your next idea. All the ways to stay safe when playing sports and being active, because that was what if you look back up in top, what we're writing is your assignment is to write an information article. It says how students in your class learn ways they can stay safe when playing sports and active. So you just want to tell me how you can stay safe when playing sports and being active, and you're going to use information from the stories, okay? And you had some boxes and bullets to help you. You should have had last week. Go back up and look in the articles. You have to scroll back up. Now, all we're doing on Monday is filling in this graphic organizer. I had equipment. You could use that. You could use, and then a couple other strategies. Now, equipment would go here because I wrote it in the first box down below. Okay, and then I would give me 3 details about my equipment. Then I would come up with another strategy or reason to stay safe when being active and playing sports. And then another one. And then in the end, you just restate what you've done. Now, this is not you're not going to write, you're just boxes and bullets here. You're just giving the ideas. You're not writing the whole story. And we'll move on tomorrow and then, because then you have to have transition words. Here's some examples of transitions. When we go to writing, I'll teach you more about that. But all you need to do for Monday, and look, you don't have to submit it. You can just keep your notes for the next day, is fill out this first plan, this graphic organizer, what's called May 4th. Watch these 2 videos, fill this out, and then we'll come back. I'll give you a video for Tuesday and what you do next, okay? All right, have a great one. I will see you during Zoom.